What is up, you fucking degenerates? How's everybody doing? If you're watching this video, probably pretty shitty, I would imagine. Trust me, I've been there. I know how bad it is. So it's a long-awaited video, how I got off of 7-OH. If you don't know what 7-OH is, it's 7-hydroxymetragenine. First off, I want to say I don't condone, I don't encourage the use of any of these substances. This is me speaking purely from my experience, and the purpose of this video is harm reduction and just for me to kind of explain my own trials and tribulations with this substance. And yeah, I know I look like shit. I'm super tired and stressed out. I've been dealing with a lot of life stuff. I moved back to Louisiana. I'm dealing with some heartbreak right now. Everything's been great. Also, I'm door dashing right now because I'm a broke ass bitch. No, I love DoorDash. Anyways, what is the withdrawal from 7-OH like? It's kind of like painting your dick like a banana and then jumping into a chimpanzee enclosure and letting them peel you and then rip it off at the root. And if you're more curious and you want a more in-depth explanation of what 7-OH is or what the withdrawal is like, you can go check out my other video on my channel. But yeah, let's go. So I got off of 7-OH a few different times. I had a few different relapses. You know, I had lost my job. I had a really bad breakup. I lost I don't want to talk about it. The first time, I thought it was going to be like getting off of kratom. I was able to get off of kratom in the past by just using gabapentin. Gabapentin is fairly easy to get prescribed to you. I had some on hand, but in the past I've been able to get it prescribed to me the same day by using a telehealth company called Medvity. I basically said that I'd used gabapentin in the past with great success, but I don't have a prescription for it now. I didn't tell them it was for kratom. I told them it was for anxiety. Get a prescription for it. They got me at the same day. So the first time I was going to get off of 7-OH, I thought it was just going to be like getting off of kratom. When I got off of kratom with gabapentin, basically all I did was I stopped kratom cold turkey and I just dosed gabapentin until I felt better. It takes forever to kick in, but I almost had no withdrawal. I've seen a lot of people have success with it. I almost had no withdrawal symptoms, no real restless leg, really nothing. The first day was kind of uncomfortable. After that I was fine. I slept every night and I used it for 7 days, and then I stopped the gabapentin cold turkey. But I got off of kratom pretty comfortably that way. So I thought I was going to be able to do the same thing with the 7-OH. I was fucking wrong. It was horrible. The gabapentin barely took the edge off. It was fucking horrible, but after day 3, I managed to crawl out of the hole and I felt better within a week. So that's one option that I tried that worked for me. Again, I cannot stress enough that I am not advising anyone to do anything that I'm mentioning in this video. I'm just talking about my experience. So the last time I was able to get off of 7-OH for good, this is how I managed to do it. I basically switched from 7-OH to plain kratom leaf. When I did that, there was like a little bit of an adjustment period. However, it was about, oh, these fucking people drive like shit. It was about 1,000,000 times easier than just doing it cold turkey. And that was fine. I was doing good. Within about 7 days, I was completely adjusted. I was just really depressed. That I could have probably used gabapentin to get off of the kratom, but I was also using gabapentin in conjunction with the kratom, which I shouldn't have done. I didn't need to do, but I'm a fucking idiot. So if you're using gabapentin at the same time as kratom, you won't be able to use the gabapentin for the kratom withdrawal. If I hadn't have been abusing the gabapentin at that time, then I would have been able to use it to get off of kratom, I think. So what I did, what worked for me personally, because I've been fighting the battle with opiates back and forth for a long time, was I got on Suboxone. A lot of people will say, oh, Suboxone withdrawals are worse than any kind of withdrawals. They're scary. Okay, look, here's the deal though. I was tired of fighting. I was tired of my life being in complete turmoil. I was tired of feeling like shit all the time. And I was on and off of opiates for years. So I made the switch to Suboxone, which you can stay on indefinitely if you want, or you can taper off of it over the course of however long you need to, under the care and supervision of your doctor. I've been able to put my life back together piece by piece because of Suboxone. And I was able to get Suboxone the same day as my appointment, which I made on QuickMD. Now, could I have done this without the Suboxone? Absolutely, I definitely could have. I could have just switched to plain kratom leaf and just tapered off. It's way more manageable. It's far cheaper than 7-OH. But I was not in a position in my life where that was a viable option. I had to get stable in order to rebuild my life and set a good foundation for when I do want to get off of the Suboxone. A lot of what kept me from getting off of 7-OH was because I thought that I wouldn't have access to any sort of medication to make the process easier. Through these telehealth companies, you can basically get whatever you need, and you can usually get it on the same day. I know switching to kratom kind of seems like it will prolong your withdrawal symptoms, and in a way it does, but regular leaf is always going to be a better option than the extreme financial, emotional, mental, and physical price of 7-OH. And then once you're on plain leaf, it's a lot easier to quit. Just like in rehab, you know, when they give you helper meds there and then taper you off. Personally, I've been to rehab a couple of times. I don't have any interest in being completely sober. I just don't like the whole rehab soberist culty vibe. And look, I'm not judging you. I'm not saying you're a piece of shit. I'm a piece of goddamn shit, garbage ass trash. I didn't really connect with the people and the vibe. Fucking kumbaya, campfire bullshit. It's not for me. And if that's for you, if that's helping you, dude, by all means, that's fucking awesome. Like, I'm glad for you. I'm not bashing anyone who is able to maintain sobriety because of a rehabilitation program. Suboxone has basically given me my life back. I don't have any cravings for opiates anymore. I don't feel so miserable and depressed anymore. I'm able to function and focus on other things that are more important. Oh, also in other news, I am playing around with the idea of starting my own little clothing brand. I know that sounds stupid, but I don't know, if you like my clothes, you like my style, if you dress similarly, I like sort of alternative streetwear. If you're interested in that, check out the link in the description. I don't make hardly any money off these shirts, like $4 a shirt. They're kind of expensive, but if you want to buy one, and support the brand, that'd be great. I only have one design out right now, but if you like it, pick one up. I'm just looking to get more exposure for the brand. Yeah, I know if you're struggling with the 7-OH and shit, you probably don't give a fuck about my t-shirts. It's kind of a dream of mine, and I haven't been able to have dreams in a long time. In the clutches of this evil fucking shit, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So if you've got any questions, if you've got any concerns, if something didn't make sense, if I left something out, just leave me a comment. I try to reply to every single comment. You think I'm stupid and a piece of shit, leave a comment. Also, my Instagram is at _oxygen_enthusiast__. I'll put that in the description as well. Go give me a follow. If you're more interested in like my style and fashion and stuff, you can see more of it on there. That's something I'm pretty passionate about. I want to be clear in saying that you can do this without any prescription, any sort of prescription drugs, any prescription substances. You can do this purely just with plain leaf, just easier with prescriptions. I hope that wasn't a complete piece of shit video. I hope it helped at least one person. If it does, I'll be glad. I want to make more videos in the future. If you guys want me to, let me know in the comments. Hit the subscribe button, that'd be great. Anybody dealing with this, my heart goes out to you. I want to say, I know it's a special kind of hell. It's a special kind of suffering. dealing with this substance, and I get it. You know, I lost everything, everything really that I cared about. I'm right there with you, but I'm living proof here that there is a way out. All right, I'll let y'all fucking go. I know I've been just rambling, so.